Have a seat.
Quick. Up the light, there's two vehicles, they want chasing them.
So I will I'll go around the table when we're on the air in about a minute and 30, and I'll ask everybody their name and to introduce themselves and how you became affiliated with this wonderful music.
So far, it's like no one was injured. And
Do
an
we,
assault victim
we wear the
in
headphones?
suspect come to their
Do you
injuries
want,
and
sir?
the
No, you
charges
don't
against
need
the
that.
No, we
suspect
don't,
have
okay.
bumped up to murder.
I don't like wearing them, it
Neil
messes the
Dexter,
do.
Of course, the Visa did your weeks ago.
Hate it when that happens.
Yeah, right?
Block of Burroughs Avenue on January 7th.
Yeah.
What are we talking about? A 34-year-old man is in charge.
She's just gonna
with
get us to
aggravated
go
assault
around and
and several
introduce
weapons
ourselves.
charges,
Oh, yeah.
and now a second-degree
Yeah.
murder charge. Global news time is 1:32. News on the hour
And
on
then
the half
did
of
you mention we're gonna sing?
Oh, yeah.
680 CJOB.
We can do,
I didn't think paying
we can do some,
Better to sit
Okay.
in front of the mic.
All right, okay.
Oh yeah, no, that's gonna be happening.
we can do a song that explains the way barbershop is structured music.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And we've got a couple of other songs that we'd be happy to do.
Beautiful.
Depending on the amount of time that we have and how we want to play.
Okay.
One of the things
These guys
we
are
have our rehearsals and programs with the license. So we could do the same thing, we could do about 2.5 minutes before the end of the segment.
Okay.
An extreme
But
cold
I'm
warning
going
in
to let
effect
you
for most
decide what you
Okay.
want to do when. I'd like to spend some
today,
time
mostly
talking
sunny,
about
high
the
minus
Oh yeah,
23,
no, that's
as well as the chorus.
Yep.
Tonight mostly
Okay,
clear,
stand
low
by,
minus
gentlemen.
32,
I'll be
wind
chatting
chill
with
near minus
that gentleman
42.
first, and then
Tomorrow sunny, high of minus 23. And for Sunday, a mix of sun and cloud, a high of minus 22. It's minus 24. Feels like minus 30 at 680 CJOB. No, Kathy Kennedy might have something to warm you up.
I think I do. But were you getting all choked up on that forecast, TFJ, or what?
No, I was trying not to make an embarrassing noise on it.
Oh, okay. Well, I hate that when that happens, right?
It always happens whenever you're on it.
Yeah,
It's like, it couldn't happen in the 28 minutes and a half hour that I'm not on it.
right.
It happened.
As soon as you get in front of the microphone, yes. Okay, well, you know what? You did a fine job of hiding that burepper.
Not hidden anymore.
You heard the singing outside the studio, did you not?
It was lovely.
Right?
It was kind of an interesting dichotomy, if you will, because I was listening to this lovely singing and writing stories about this crash that happened.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
You know what, it helped me concentrate, I must say.
Oh, okay. Well, then head back to the newsroom and crank the radio, because, yeah, we're going to give you some music to concentrate by. It is 1:34 on this Friday afternoon. So pleased to have these gentlemen in studio, the Prairie Wind Quartet, which is part of River City Sound Singers. I'm just going to go, we have 4 gentlemen in studio. I'm going to go around the table and ask you to introduce yourself and let us know how it is you got involved in this singing group. So I'll start with you, Larry. Go ahead.
Hi, Kathy. It's a pleasure to be here, and thank you for having us.
You bet.
I'm Larry Bredesen. I'm the bass in this quartet and in the chorus, and I've been singing for about 25 years.
Wow.
I was first introduced by my parents, who loved barbershop music and would take me to the various performances. And then when I had time in my work life to work in something in music, in addition to choirs, I found a chorus, and it's been a great pleasure being part of it.
Well, you make some sweet bass tones. Joining you is, who is sitting beside you?
Harold Castleman.
They call you Cass,
Yeah,
right?
they call me Cass, yes.
And how did you get hooked up with these
Well,
gentlemen?
I just happened to meet a guy on the road one day in 1950, and I joined that year, and I've been a member ever since. And
Are you kidding me?
69 years, yeah.
Cass is a member that we've recruited. Our baritone is a snowbird. He's one of our younger guys. He's only 96 and still going strong.
Come on, really? Cass, you wear it well, my friend.
Thank
You
you.
wear it well,
Thank you.
and you sing it well. That's wonderful. Then the older gentleman next to you.
I'm Chris Magus,
Hi,
and
Chris.
I'm the newbie in the group. I've been singing with the chorus for 5 years now.
Okay.
And I originally was introduced to the group through when I was singing in a church choir. One of the members in the church choir was also a member of the barbershop chorus, and that's how I got introduced into it and was
Here
hooked.
we are.
The first time I went to a rehearsal, the harmonies just grab you. make you want to join in.
Well, indeed they do, and we're going to give you a sample of that in just a moment. Now, here's the gentleman who's all about the selfie. Who's this?
Brian Duplac. I guess I've been a bit of a gearhead since I was a kid, which meant Beach Boys and hot rod songs.
Oh, now you're talking.
And many years later, I was on vacation in New York State, and a ladies quartet got up in the restaurant and sang an impromptu couple of songs, and that got me hooked. I came back to Winnipeg and I talked to a few guys, and they steered me right to these guys, and that was in 1984.
Wow, that's incredible. Okay, Larry, before we get into some song and things, no, actually, hang on. I'm gonna change how I'm gonna do this. Will you gentlemen give us a little bit of singing? Because for those who are going to listen to these sweet, sweet sounds and say to themselves, boy, I wish I could sing like that, we're gonna give them some information on how they can learn to sing right after you sing a little something for us. So, Larry, take us away, please.
Thanks, Kathy. Actually, one of the things that we thought might be interesting for your listeners is to understand a bit of how barbershop is put together.
Yes.
It's a little bit different from church choirs. In church choirs, you have the lead, soprano is singing the melody, and then the alto is under that, and then the men sing the tenor and the bass. In barbershop, the lead or melody line is kind of buried inside the chord, and we can demonstrate that for you.
Please do.
If Chris is going to sing the first line of a familiar piece, and B flat.
A flat.
A flat, I'm going to be using a pitch pipe, which we
Okay.
use to make sure that we all sing in the same key.
Heart of my heart, I love you.
So that's the familiar tune that people would know. It's like the walls of a house that you walk down the street. That's what you see.
Right.
Every house, every wall needs a foundation. That's provided by the bass line. Heart of my heart, I love you. Let's put it together.
Heart of my heart, I love you.
Wow.
Now, every house needs a roof.
Yes.
The roof in our chords is provided by the tenor, and Brian is going to do the tenor line for this one.
Heart of my heart, I love you.
And we'll put those together.
Heart of my heart, I love you.
Now, that would be a trio. We have a quartet. The walls and the roof and the foundation are not everything you need in a house. You also need things like the wiring and the plumbing and the things that kind of snake around inside
Here
the
comes
walls.
Cass.
And here comes Cass with the baritone notes that kind of sneak around in the chord and kind of fill it out, but don't very often make sense all by themselves. Cass, here's your pitch.
Heart of my heart, I love you.
Now we're going to put that together, and I have to say that we wouldn't be doing this if Hal was sitting in that chair.
Oh.
But since it's you, Kathy,
Okay.
we're going to sing this song for you.
Oh.
Heart of my heart, I love you. Life would be naught without you. Light of my life, my darling, I love you. I love you. I can forget you never. From you I ne'er can sever. Say you'll be mine forever. I love you.
You guys gave me goose pimples and brought a tear to my eye. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Absolutely beautiful. Wow. All right, Larry, this is where I'm going to need your help as I adjust my eyelashes. Tell me, for those who just heard that wonderful singing, if they would like to learn to sing, how do they do that?
Well, thanks, Kathy, for the question, because that's really what we're interested in starting to explore with the community. For this will be the third year we're running what we call a Learn to Sing Better program. It's a 6-week program when any man that would like to learn how to sing better,
Yeah.
that is interested in a cappella singing, which of course means there's no instrument to hide behind other than the one that's in your throat. So we provide instructions on different parts of singing. It could be sound, it could be breathing, it could be use of the diaphragm, it could be diphthongs and vowel sounds through a 6-week period. It also involves working with the chorus and learning 2 songs that the chorus has never seen either. So everybody starts off at square one. And at the end of that period, we then have the opportunity for the people that are taking part to join us on stage at our spring show to sing those songs.
Wow.
So we're really interested. There's no cost. There's no obligation.
Wait a second, hang on, Larry. Are you telling me that people can come and learn to sing better for free?
For free. We provide the music, we provide learning tracks on CDs, we provide information each lesson on what it is that we're working with, we provide a wonderfully friendly group that they can be involved in, and it's an introduction. If they like it, we would love for people to stay, but if they are involved in another group or find that this isn't exactly the kind of singing that they like, there's no obligation to stay. We just welcome visitors and we welcome people to take part in this program.
Incredible. It is 1:43. We have to take a break and take a look at this chilly forecast. When we come back, more with these incredible gentlemen, the Prairie Wind Quartet, part of River City Sound Singers on 680 CJOB.
Wow, cool. Thank you.
You guys, seriously. Seriously.
I remember my mom, the buses got
That
sent home
is-
early because
wow.
it was cold and the blizzard
Wow.
was
Well,
right
thank you.
and the bus driver
This
was
is-
on
this is
the radio to the
fabulous
farmhouse
hobby.
and was like,
And the nice thing is you don't have to do anything except carry that around. You
You
can fake it if you don't have one of these. If you're interested, and talk a little bit about the history of barbershop and the
Yes,
chorus,
please.
either one. It's your show, so you decide what you want to do. We could certainly sing another song.
Oh
for you
yeah, we know we
if
need
would,
another
to be-
song, and then we have to leave time at the end for the Irish Blast.
Sure.
Okay?
The one we would probably sing is a more of an upbeat one,
Yes.
Under the Boardwalk, familiar to many of your listeners.
Of course.
And we sing a whole variety of music from
How do you
gospel.
decide what songs you can take and develop 4-part or how many part harmony? How do you decide that?
Anything can be arranged in barbershop. It's a different kind of arrangement. We have an international society that provides thousands of songs written in the barbershop style. They're down in Nashville, is the international headquarters. We've got about 40,000 members around the world in a bunch of different countries. So there's a lot of music that's available, and we really enjoy the opportunity to kind of explore different genres. From the movies, from theater, from gospel to show tunes, to folk tunes, whatever it is that's around that we enjoy. Different eras. We have a good time with it.
And I love your affinity for the Beach Boys because I'm all over the Beach Boys.
Oh, yeah.
I had the great pleasure of meeting all of them, Mike and Brian and everybody.
Were you here for that last show that Brian was here at
Yes.
Bert? Oh, yeah, that was good.
Wasn't that good?
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, I had a chance to hang with him before the show, and it's a shame what's happened to him. But
409, my goodness, when I was a teenager, oh my goodness, I heard that on my buddy's 8-track and his charger, and it was so bass and
you didn't say 8-track. I didn't hear you say 8-track.
is encouraged and academic achievement is nurtured.
Somebody just texted and said, I just pulled over so I could crank this. Love it. It made my day. Thank you for the smiles.
Very nice.
There you go.
I'm glad they stopped driving.
You glad what's
I'm
up?
glad they stopped driving.
Yeah, me too, actually. We got about minute and a half, and I'll come back to the weather. Yeah, we'll talk about the, maybe when we come back right away, if you want to start with some Under the Boardwalk, that would be great. Okay.
E flat, you start.
Yes, A flat. Under your pitch, oh, I was waiting for your pitch guy.
I can't believe his age.
Somebody
gonna fix these things up at the other end with the soundboard, I hope.
Furnitureville brand source eliminates
Maybe.
Filters and
Nobody heard that, let me tell you. Nobody heard that at all.
How long will you be sitting in?
Depends on how long it takes Al to recover. So he had his hip replaced, and yeah, I think he was in hospital a little bit longer than he expected, so I'm thinking his recovery might be a little bit longer.
My wife had her hip replaced in July,
Oh, okay.
and it takes a while.
Right.
And exercising and the physio is so really is critical to
How long did it take till she was, kind of up and running?
Well, she was up in 3 days. I discharged in 3.
Kathy, we'll be here in 5 seconds.
A couple of months, and she was basically back up to 2 months before.
680 CJOB.
Which is brought to you by Sport Check. This Friday and Saturday at Sport Check, take 13% off the ticket price on shoes and clothing. Some exclusions do apply, though. Extreme cold warning in effect for most of Manitoba, which includes the city of Winnipeg. Sunny today, minus 23 for a high. Tonight clear, low down to minus 32. Wind chill near minus 42. For tomorrow, sunny, a high of minus 23. And Sunday, even better. A mix of sun and cloud with a high of minus 22. Right now, it is minus 24. It feels like minus 30 at 680 CJOB.
Hal Anderson Afternoons with Gasco's Kathy Kennedy on 680 CJOB.
148. And I'm going to say, take it away, boys.
Kathy, we're going to take people to where it's not quite as cold.
Oh, please
Take
do.
them to the summertime
Okay.
at the lake
Uh-huh.
under the boardwalk.
Oh.
Bum ba bum 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 ba bum 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 bum.
When the sun beats down and burns a tar up on the roof, and your shoes get so hot you wish your tired feet were fireproof. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah. On a blanket with my baby is where I'll be.
Under the boardwalk,
Out of the
under
sun,
the boardwalk,
we'll be having some
under the
fun.
boardwalk,
People walking
under the
above,
boardwalk.
we'll be falling in love under the boardwalk, boardwalk. Now at the park you hear the happy sound of a carousel. You can almost taste the hot dogs and french fries they sell. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah. On a blanket with my baby is where I'll be.
Under the boardwalk,
Out of the
under
sun,
the boardwalk,
we'll be having some
under the
fun.
boardwalk,
People walking
under
above,
the boardwalk.
we'll be falling in love under the boardwalk, boardwalk.
Woo! Yes, ladies and gentlemen. You know what? I was just thinking, this is music that makes you smile, right? I mean, and look at you guys all smiley pants here on this Friday afternoon. Larry, tell me about the history, though, about barbershop quartets. Where did they originate from?
Well, it's a cappella singing goes back as far as people had vocal cords, I'm sure. But the society originally started in 1938 down in the States. A couple of guys decided that they met and they were talking about singing, and they thought they'd invite a few friends over to just experiment. This was down in Tulsa, and they met, and they had a really good time.
Clearly.
Interestingly enough, there was somebody from the press had heard them. They were on the rooftop. They heard them and came up for an interview. And one of the organizers was a little bit of a joker. And he said, no, this is right across the country. There are chapters everywhere. Of course, there weren't. But they took up the story. And pretty soon there were chapters all across the U.S. and it expanded beyond that. So that was 1938. And the society at that point was called the Society for the Preservation and Encouragement of Barbershop Quartet Singing in America, the SPEBSQSA. It has since been changed to the Barbershop Harmony Society, thankfully, for those of us who
Yes.
have to talk about it. In 1948, Winnipeg the men in Winnipeg decided they'd like to do this too, and they started the first chapter west of the Great Lakes in Canada. And it's been going ever since. This is our 71st year as a chorus. Many of your listeners will know us as the Winnipeg Golden Chordsmen. We were that for 70 years, and we've just rebranded into the River City Sound. And we are really thrilled to share this hobby, because it is, as you pointed out, that's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I would say so. How do you guys decide on which songs you can take and break down into this, beautiful set of harmonies?
Well, we rely a lot on the arrangers in the Barbershop Harmony Society. They have a large library. Otherwise, we have somebody arrange a song, and it really depends on the kind of show we're putting together and the kind of package that we're interested in having our audience enjoy. And so we'll develop a theme, and then we'll search for music to go around that. And it's a way of using a whole variety of music from the movies, from the stage, from folk music to gospel music, to anything that's popular or anything that's kind of catchy. Love songs, of course, we're a bunch of guys. That's an important part of our music. But we have a lot of other things as well that we enjoy singing.
All right, so let's give everybody listening this afternoon who thinks, you know what, maybe I would like to do what these guys are doing and put a smile on my face. Once again, Larry, if they want more information about the Learn to Sing Better program, which, by the way, I need to stress is free, how do they go about that?
Well, they can certainly contact me. My number is 204-230-5464, or on email at larrybredesen@gmail.com.
Okay.
Or they can go onto our website, the Winnipeg Golden Chordsman website. Just Google will take you right there, and there's information there as well. The first session is Wednesday, February the 20th at 7 o'clock. There will be a group of people there ready to welcome and provide information to anybody that wants to walk through the door. And that will proceed for the following 6 weeks of program from about 7 till 8 every Wednesday night. And it's at the St. Andrew's Church at River and Oak. 255 Oak is the address.
Okay. You said it's kind of customary to end a show with a certain blessing. Tell us about that.
It's one that we love to sing, and it has a really nice message that we like to live with people, and we would be delighted to leave it with you and all of your listeners.
Please do.
May the road rise to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face. May the rain fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may He hold you in His hand. May God hold you in the palm of His, hold you in the palm of His hand.
Wow. Thank you, gentlemen, for taking the time to warm us up on this Friday afternoon. Much appreciated. 1:55, the news is next. See if Tristan Field-Jones can top that on 680 CJOB. I'm getting overclamped.
Radio Player Canada makes it
Thank
easier
you
to listen.
very much.
Thank you, Kenny. I really appreciate you following up with Brenda's post and
When I saw
contacting-
Brenda's post, I went,
The app today.
I need to meet these people.
And you didn't want her to have us singing to her without you being sung to.
Thank you. Girls no dummy.
Kathy, I'm wondering if you have ever worked with, my cousin Susan Magus.
I never worked with her, but I certainly know her. Yeah, absolutely. She's a bit of a legend. So yeah.
She was here for the CBC radio.
Yeah, I remember her from the CBC days. So she was here before I got here. But yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Would you like to hang on to that package in
Could
case
I
there are
do that
questions?
in case we get some? Not in case. I know we're going to get people asking. So
Turn the video off
great.
here.
Thank you.
Be happy to leave it with you.